Hi and welcome to the weekly update. So here are the finished sculpts for the human Inquisition force. I think we just divide them up in threes and talk about them a little bit more in detail. So let's do that. So starting from the left we have the Inquisitor, just a pistol, rifle, close combat weapon, banner with a book on it, like classic Games Workshop old style. I have a gap here in the banner pole thingy, which I will probably just fill with a bit of sprue or something, because now it looks a bit weird. Not sure if I'm gonna add a top on it or not. In that case it's just a skull or something, if I do, not sure. Then in the middle we have a henchman, pistol, rifle, close combat weapon, nothing special really. And then we have another henchman. He is loosely based on the Uriah Jacobus Games Workshop mini, but that mini has the shotgun in his right hand and a banner here on the left, but I changed those around. Also action post with shooting a shotgun in one hand. Let's turn these around and see what they look like from the back. So the Inquisitor and the henchman, very similar. They have some kind of hoodie and a rifle, and then the Psyker just added something. I don't know what they're going to represent, but they are going to represent something. Yeah, so that is the first three. So here we have the first squad, which is a guard with a rifle, a guard with a flamer, and a guard with a rifle. The flamer is a Games Workshop plastic. The rest of the models are more or less all gripping based with Stargrave heads from North Star, or gripping based heads, I think. Let's look at these from the back also. It's funny that you always see things that you have missed when you take photos of stuff. So need to clean his arm. Yeah, the flamer tanks, just plastic, like 3mm plastic rod, I think. And then I did a kind of hose with a it's a green stuff roller from Green Stuff World, and same thing with that hose tank, and I also added some kind of strap things to this guy. No idea, just adding detail basically. Let's look at the next. So this is the second squad. It's pretty much the same setup as the other squad. We have a plasma rifle and 2 ordinary rifles, and yeah, they're pretty much the same as the last squad. Let's look at these from the back. So we have same oxygen tanks. I made some straps on him. Yeah, not much to say really. Let's look at them as a whole. So here they all are. What did I learn with the sculpting project? I would say I spent too much time trying to make the cloaks. There was a lot of filing and gap filling and all sorts that I will probably not have to do in future projects, especially on the Inquisitor. I don't know how many hours I spent trying to fix his cloak instead of just starting from scratch again, basically. Other than that, I need to be much deliberate in my sculpting. There is a noticeable difference in the folds. Like, I think I made the folds on this one, like on the arms. That was one of the early ones. And then we have this guy who I did last night. So I need to be much more deliberate and don't really well, basically just bolder contours. Don't be so detail focused, because I like this outcome much more than I like that outcome if you look at the arms. So yeah, other than that, it's just a good little learning project, and I have a new army that I'm going to purchase some minis for and do a lot of green stuff conversion on too. So that will come up sometime in the future. If you have any comments or questions, put them in the comment section below, and I'll see you on Sunday for something completely different, or more of the Human Inquisition. Who knows?